Welcome to this video that talks about the difference between a revocable living trust and a will. But before we get into the nuts and bolts of the two, let's go to a previous video that I talked about the different ways that a trust is different than a will. And the main way a trust is different from a will is that a revocable living trust conveys property according to contract. Upon my death, pay this person. Where with a will, whether you have it or not, still must go through probate. Those are the two main differences. So now let's go on to the next difference, and that is, when does the trust become effective versus a will? A trust becomes effective immediately upon signing. You can go out and fund your trust, meaning place the title of your trust onto your car title, onto your deed, onto your bank account. Where with a will, you can't place the name of your will onto any of those. You actually have to wait till after you die and the court confirms that your will is valid. The next thing let's talk about is guardianship. Does a trust help you versus a will help you in a guardianship? Now let me just tell you, a guardianship means that you need assistance for whatever reason while you're living, that someone needs to step into your shoes and pay your bills or decide matters for you when you cannot. With a revocable living trust, you pick in advance who you want to step in immediately to manage your assets for you when you cannot. Where with a will, you actually have to go to court, and the person that you've nominated in the will then has to go to court and prove that they have the ability to decide those matters for you. You can see right away how a trust benefits you over a will. Let's talk about the next difference, and we've hinted about this just a little bit, and that's about probate. Remember, probate is the default method to convey property after you die. A revocable living trust conveys property without the intervention of the court. Where with a will, whether you have one or not, if you have a will, the court still says you have to make sure that it's valid and you have to have probate. Remember, a will doesn't avoid probate. All a will does is tells a court what you want done with your probate property after you die. So I hope this video today helps you understand the difference between a revocable living trust and a will. Thank you.